Yep. Just waiting for participants. Hope everybody can get in this.
Yeah, it won't let me. Folks, there's another meeting in progress.
I don't understand.
What is the code for the meeting that's not on?
Where do I find that? Meeting ID.
That's not the one that you gave me. You're in a whole totally different meeting. This is the
Same
meeting
shit.
This is the one that you gave.
And that's the one that we're supposed to have.
No, that's the one that you're on right now. Started a whole new session.
And
Better give everybody that link, put it in the group now, and send it to everybody. Changing.
if you could get in with that. Man, read.
I need the link, I have to send it to
Just it's in the group.
you.
I don't understand. Oh my god. The link is not on. Okay. Just normal phone. See y'all. What's going on, family? I don't know if y'all can hear me. I don't know if y'all can see me. I'm new to this. So y'all gotta bear with me on this because I am super new to this. Okay, I see y'all. I see y'all. Y'all see me? Y'all can hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. I see y'all.
My name says Galaxy
I see y'all. I see
on
y'all.
here, because this says iPhone, it says Galaxy tablet, I see Kendra's iPad.
Yeah, that's
Olivia,
Pat. Kendra's iPad. I see Leah.
How are you?
Who else we waiting for? People coming in.
All right, we're just gonna give it a few minutes to let everybody join in and we get it started. So, if you could announce yourself, that would be great. I'm Marquise, let everybody know. Hello, everyone.
How many people's in?
Right now it's 15 in. There's one in the waiting room. I don't know who that is. 2 in the waiting room. Getting them. Y'all gotta smile or something, man. Y'all look mad. Everybody looks mad.
I'm tired.
I ain't mad at you, brother.
I'm still at work.
All day professional development for me, man. I'm tired, man.
I ain't mad at you, man. Yeah. How y'all been? It's Thursday. Y'all week been all right so far?
I guess so.
Hello, Steve, how are you? Hello, Thomas, hello, Anthony.
Oh.
We got Kobe, we got Calvin. And we're just gonna give a few more minutes.
What's up, Guns? I see
Ty.
what's going on, people. How y'all doing?
Chilling.
Just in the city and all that. Chilling.
Don't forget to,
Well, it's 18 people in here. I mean, I don't want to keep y'all waiting too long. Just trying to wait for some more people, but I guess we just gonna try to get this.
You in?
Whatever. I don't even speak Karen.
All right.
I don't speak Karen at all.
All right. Right.
I don't see Amanda. I don't see. It's a lot of people that ain't here right now.
well, that's having trouble putting in the new code, so just.
Dre, we are not doing this in Beijing. Like, pick up your jacket. No, I'm tired. Okay, have an airplane
Sorry.
Some people still having difficulty getting in.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like the link I
Look like old man.
the link that I originally sent.
Because it's.
Why you worried about me, yo?
The link that I originally sent, I don't know how it switched, but that was the link that I got from the Zoom. And coming into this, like, I don't know, this is retarded. Like I said, I'm new to Zoom, so this is my first Zoom chat. But I don't know where Taryn is at. Like, Taryn is one of like our main members, so we trying to get him in here so he can hear everything we gotta say. I see Amanda. I saw LaShonda. I don't know where she. Oh, she there. Steve is here. Anthony is here.
3, capital Q,
All right.
capital W,
Karen is getting linked in now, so give me like 2 minutes and Taryn should be in.
Mr. Han.
And then we could get this started.
Q, capital W, 9, lowercase t,
Hey, my mom, you just moved in.
T as in Tom.
My water's not working.
There's a lowercase t. Who is doing that?
I don't know.
Somebody's teaching?
I guess.
Okay.
All right, I think we got Taryn now. Oh, God. Leia, why you look like you aggravated, like you ready to go?
Oh,
Leia.
and then there's in her own way.
He looked like she ready to go.
All right. Oh, you're in
You gotta
now?
unmute
I
your.
didn't do nothing. I'm chilling. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm chilling.
He looked like.
Sorry, it's terrible.
Nigga, let's go.
I'm not.
You want me to read it to you? You already got it.
All right, we got 20, 21 people in. So
Water's not working.
that.
Yes. Passcode,
All right, one more, and we going. One more, and we going.
capital Q, capital W, 9,
Damn, Lee, she going in.
and lowercase d as in dog.
Flee with Tasha.
Get her nails done? No.
I'm saying.
Should have invested.
Well,
She's supposed to be on here. Hold on, I'm gonna hit her up. Hold up.
figure it out. Just send her the information later. Is Lavette in? Did she get in?
Are you in?
I got it.
All right, you're in. All right.
All right, we going. So everybody can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, cool. So,
Can't do nothing right now. I'm in this meeting. I wanted to have that shit while I was here.
yo, mute yourself, Guns. Like, if you gotta talk outside of this, mute yourself, please.
I was telling him to mute everybody.
All
People have
right.
to-
Yeah, but they can mute.
Yeah. I had to mute people because niggas is talking. But all right, so we all here because we basically joined the Black Money Machine to try to, make some investments, try to get some extra money, and come up and like I'm gonna just get into this and start the slideshow and share my screen because like I think that would like start showing y'all like where we going with this. I don't know. This shit is gonna fall. But here we go. All right. So this is what we doing, right? Y'all can see this? Y'all can see my screen?
Not yet. Yeah.
Yeah, now we can.
All right. So this is like the plan that we about to have or about to try to put in place. And we calling it the 120 Club Elite. And this is the plan that we got going forward. And we wanted to bring all of y'all in because like, as y'all can see, like the group is slowing down, but we don't want it to slow down. We want it to keep going. And we want everybody to get greased or whatever, like as we say in our group. So we came up with this plan. Me, Kesey, Pat was involved, Tone was involved. We, you know what I mean? We've been sitting down, we've been crunching numbers, we've been just going over it and trying to see what we can make happen. So we came up with this. So it's just basically from the beginning is it's like this is the text message that I sent everybody. You know, our mission statement: help like-minded people financially, seek financial freedom through program we put together in response to these trying times. All of this, if y'all saw the text, y'all read this, I'm not gonna read it again. But we looking for 120 members. 120 members, and we locking the community down. And the only way to get into this is if somebody wants to get out of it. But right now, like we trying to make this long term. If you here and you are not like trying to be in this for the long haul, then this plan is really not for you. This is for people who's trying to like sustain wealth, create a savings plan, you know what I mean? Do things long term. And that's what we're trying to do. So basically what I said in the text, you know what I mean? Take a serious look at where you are, where your finances are, and where you really want to be. And you know what I mean? This is where we started. Where are your finances at? And like I said, first of all, and she kills me for the first of all the time, because I'm like, first of all, like, I don't know a lot of y'all like that, to be knowing where your finances is at. I don't know y'all like that to say like, you know what I mean? We never sat down. I'm not a financial coach, but I'm trying to help like-minded people like myself come up. So we put this plan together to try to do that. So what do I know? I know that we all basically put our money into like different susus, different groups, and we try to flip our little $100, our little $500. Some people put in more than that, you know what I mean? They had the 14 for 11,200. It's all kind of groups, y'all know. And a lot of us got burned by them shit. So that's what I know. And I also know like that people are still putting their bread into these things and they still getting burned. So we not trying to do that. I created this group because like I got burned in a $500 group. I got burned in a couple of $100 groups. And I'm like, I'm not doing that no more. I'm gonna make a group and I'm gonna put it together and I'm gonna invite my family, my real friends, and I'm gonna have my family bring their real friends and their family, and we're gonna get this. We're gonna do this the right way. And that's why we're here today. And like it started off good. It started off good. We was moving and stuff, but then it slowed down because, you know what I mean? Like the original Susu was like, you know, you come in, you bring 2 people. Then your people's got to bring 2 people. So that's 4 people. Then it just keeps spreading and growing and growing and growing. But that, like, a lot of people were scared to do that type of Susu because it was like, all right, what if I put my money in and then down the line, like my people's couldn't get 2 people. Now those people were supposed to pay you and they can't find 2 people. So now you just lost your bread. So like I said, what I want y'all to know is we came up with this 120 Club Elite plan to, you know what I mean, alleviate all of that. So I want y'all to think about y'all savings, right? I don't, like I said before, I don't know what y'all got in the bank, but we're gonna do this right here. And y'all looking at the numbers, right? Y'all looking at the graph, and this is times 1,000, and this is by a year. I don't know what any of y'all have in y'all savings, but in a 4-year period, right? Maybe you saved, or maybe you have in your savings right now anywhere from like $1,000 to $4,000. That's possible. I don't know like what y'all got in your savings because I'm not in your pocket like that, and I'm not your financial advisor, so I don't know what y'all got in your savings. And you know what I mean? Some people might have a little more and they say, because in 8 years, that like they probably saved up this much. But you know what I mean? Statistically, they saying like I don't know, like 75, 85% of Americans right now don't have enough in their savings to retire at all. And I'm pretty sure damn near like, or most of us in here is like almost 40 or 40 plus. I'm 42. Shit. And I don't have savings like that, man. Like I wish I did, but I got bills out the ass. I'm living paycheck to paycheck right now. And that hurts, you know what I mean, when you can't do things that you want to do. And that's why we got into a group like this, because, or like into like these Susus, is because like you like, all right, maybe I can make this quick flip, but on the end of it, like a lot of us got burned. So here we go with this. So what would you do if you had some extra bread? It wouldn't hurt, right? I'm pretty sure it wouldn't hurt for any of us to have more money. So this is what we trying to do with this. And like I said, I'm off the cuff. I got my little notes down here. I'm trying to read as I go, and you know what I mean, trying to make this as professional as possible. But what would you do if you had extra bread? Would you jerk it? Would you put it in a safe? Like, would you save it? Like, or like, would you actually bring it back to something like this? Because like, say you put in your money in your bank, your interest rate ain't about nothing. Like, you know, you putting your money in your bank and it's just sitting there. It's not flipping. It's not gaining interest. It's not doing really much. But you put your money into a Susu, you invest in your money into this community share right here. And you can actually make money by everybody in the community helping everybody else out. Like, that's what this community needs to be. Like, it doesn't need to be like, oh, one person thinking about himself, like screw the next man, like I'm just out for myself. We got to think as a collective. We got to think as a whole. And if we think as a whole, the person that's in front of you, that's in the center spoke, if you can help that man get to that position a little faster, you know what I mean, that gets you to your spot a little faster. You know what I mean? And that's how we got to start thinking. So reason why the original Black Money Machine started slowing down is because like nobody was thinking about like the next man, or like everybody was just thinking for self. Like, we trying to get out of that. So what we trying to ask y'all right now, and scared money don't make money, but I can already see that most of y'all know this already, because y'all already invested your money. You know what I mean? You already took the chance to, you know what I mean, put your money in the Susu and try to get it back. So being that that didn't happen, and being that you here now, like I said, we came up with a plan. So, how do we get there? In our Susu or in our community share, we trying to take your savings and that same graph that I showed you before yearly, we trying to do it monthly. You know what I mean? We trying to do it in months instead of years. So in 4 months, you could probably be making, like, if you play these boards right, and we all play these boards right, and we all put ourselves in position to win, we can make $2,000-3,000 in the first month. All of us. I'm not talking about one of us or a couple of us. No, I'm talking about all of us. We could all get this bread in 4 to 8 months. You know what I mean? 12 months, we could be doing that. We could be doing those numbers. In 16 months, I'm trying to have everybody in here 10 grand plus in less than 16 months. You know what I mean? That's my goal, because I already know, like I said, I know we all got burned already. So I'm trying to have all of us come up this way. And like I said, this is what it is. The 120 Club Elite plan. So this is what I need, or this is what we need as a community. We need 120 elite members that can invest $100 a week. Afterward, everybody in the 120 has been greased. Basically, the community share will be paying for your spot, and you won't even be coming out of your pocket no more. Like, depending where you at right now on the wheels will determine like how many investments you actually have to make coming out of your pocket. Like, so technically, like, all right, so right now, I think we on wheels 19 and 20. 19 is Najoy, to 20 is Tania, and so on and so forth. So if you know where you at on the wheels, you know, like how, like, you know, where or how much like you're gonna have to invest out of your pocket going forward. So the boards that we've been doing, or the wheels that we've been moving on the regular school group was moving two and a half. Whoever that is, can you cut your mic off? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, please mute.
Word, that sounds crazy. You sound like you
Sound like water.
Yeah. But so like I was saying, like the original Black Money Machine was, we was doing 2.5 wheels a day just with that. And if we implement this plan, we can move 29 plus wheels every week. You know what I mean? So if we at 20 right now, and we implement this plan on every Friday, we need 120 members to put in $100, and we can move 30 plus wheels every week. So if you imagine, like, I don't know, like I said, I don't know, like everybody saw the list. Kesey put the list out, and you know, like where you at on the list. So if we move from 20 to 50, that's 30 people in this, that's 30 people in the group that week that got greased out and got, you know what I mean, got blessed, or whatever the other groups say. But y'all know what we're talking about when I say greased. So, you know what I mean? That's 30 more people that got greased instead of, you know what I mean? That's what? That's 19 more people that got greased if you want to go with the 10 or 12 if we was going to Saturday that the original Black Money Machine had. So you add the 19 wheels that, you know what I mean, the 15 plus wheels that the elite program will do. I'm gonna show y'all the breakdown, but you know what I mean? And I'm gonna come back to this slide, but I want to get to here real quick. So 120 link me's from each of us, $100 investment, that's $12,000, right? So $12,000, that's 15 wheels we just moved. That's $800 per person that got greased. Know what I mean? That's 15 wheels completed. And then from the 15 wheels completed, we get your reinvestment. You know what I mean? You come back in with a $200 investment, and that creates another 4 wheels. So that's 19 wheels right there that we just completed. Plus, if we keep, like, and that goes back to the last screen where the invites come in. If we still inviting people into the group, you know what I mean, on some regular people just, you know what I mean, they want to come in, they want to like try to get money or whatever, and you know what I mean, they come in and they go out. We, the elite, we stay in and we can just keep circulating the money between us. But if they come in, they just move in the wheels that much faster for us to get to our next reason. You know what I mean? So this is what we're trying to get to right here. So if we all can do this, we'll all be in that much of a better situation. So this is where the other admin comes in. So I'm gonna let her take over because this is her little part of the spiel.
Oh, gosh. Hello, everybody. Okay, so as we know, we invest.
It's a little low, Kesey.
I'm too low?
A little low.
I'm
Little low.
Let me turn it up. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? That better?
It sounds like you're far away from the mic.
Oh, shit. I wasn't sounding like that before, was I? I don't know what to do. The volume is all the way up.
I can hear.
You can hear? All right, so if everybody knows, you know, our investment, the Link Me is a $100 investment, or Link Me 2 times for a $200 investment. If everybody were to start out with their $100 investment, and when that investment hand reaches their greasing, come back into the community share with a $200 investment, you just made $550 off of your initial $100 investment while investing $200 more. If everybody has this mindset, we can keep our wheels moving that much faster. So don't look at it as I'm investing $100 and I'm gonna get $800 back out of it. Look at it as my $100 investment is going to return me a $550 profit, because I'm going to reinvest $200 out of that, and as well as minus my admin fee for that wheels hand. We did the Pay It Forward program. That is helping, giving each community member an opportunity to do their part in growing our community by inviting like-minded people or family members that might not be in the financial situation at that moment, but you just got a greasing of 2 hands. So you might be able to have a little bit of extra money to say, you know what? I think that my sister-in-law would really benefit from this program, or my brother, or my son is about to go to college and he needs to get, you know, his funds and stuff together. He's saving up for a new apartment, or whatever goal that somebody close to you might be trying to obtain. This is your opportunity to bless them with that opportunity. Put in the $100. You just received the blessing of your own. So it's not really hurting your pocket financially. But this is also helping community grow, because that person that just got blessed with the hand is going to be required to still reinvest in our community, as well as pay it forward to somebody else that's in the same situation. And if we keep that mindset, we will continue to keep our wheels going. But you have to be able to make a minor sacrifice for the bigger picture that's going to help everybody that's in this community in the long run. Being a part of this community, we cannot think about self. We have to think about every single last one of us as a family member, a community member, because we are all linked in this community together. We've all invested our money in each other. And we have to remember that we need to continue to invest in each other in order for us to see our returns. We have your palm greasing for the 800, the admin fee. Now reinvesting. If we just reinvest 100 and then get our hand and then reinvest just another 100, the wheels are gonna turn, of course, but it's just gonna slow the rate down. So just think about reinvesting for twice the amount, so that way it can help your fellow community members reach their greasing as faster, and as well as give you an opportunity to
Reach your greasing
faster. I got stuff. All right, we can go to the next one. Can you click to the next one?
I'm going. This is basically the slide that was saying all of that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
That's where
Just
it's supposed to
thinking like beneficially, like you gotta think bigger. Because like even though
Outside of yourself.
even though you you know what I mean, you greasing 2 times coming in, your grease, I mean not greasing, even though you invest in 2 times, that 2 times that you reinvested is still 2 link me's on the board. So you're back on the board 2 more times. So anytime you reinvest, you're still you're putting yourself back on the board. It's the same thing like when we was in the regular black money machine. It's just like we trying to step it up and move the wheels faster as a collective. You know what I mean? So like just think of it like that.
You can invest your $100 today, and depending on where your position is on the wheel, you can have 1 link me there. You can have a link me 2 times. So out of those 19 wheels that are going to get greased, you possibly could have 1 or 2 hands, maybe 3, maybe 4. It just all depends on how you did the board, you did your link meets. You have to look at it as the investment money market. This is my savings plan, but it's also where do I position myself on this board to receive the best optimal payout and the time frame that I'm going to need it. When I put link me's on the board, I put them in there and I say, okay, this link me is going to literally cover my Con Ed bill for the next 3 months. That's what this link me is for. That's on wheel so-and-so. My next link me 2 times, that's going to help me for my rent. That's my rent link me. And that's why I have them so close together, because I know that I'm going to have bills that I have to pay around this time. So I want them close enough together so that I can benefit in the out time, in the interim from what I needed to do for me. But it's also, I'm investing in my fellow community members. I'm helping them reach their greasing so I can get to my greasing that much faster.
Word. And like we saying, like the more we all invest, like on the way back in, like it just pushes us like every Friday, like, and this is why I'm saying like in a month's time, like everybody in the 120 should have been paid at least once. Because if you think about it, we had, how many boards we had? Like we had
164.
Like now today, like we had 164. So like if we doing 30 boards a week, everybody in the 120 elite club will be paid out in a month. Everybody.
For their hand that are on the board right
now. Yeah,
now.
the ones that are on the board right now will be paid out in a month's time.
So if you have 1 hand, then you're going to get your 1 time. But if you have multiple hands on this board, that means that every single time that you're on this board, all of those hands are going to be paid out to you by the end of the month if we all commit to this program.
Absolutely.
And while you're doing that, you just reinvested. So now your next hands are already coming up, because remember, you invested 100, but now you've already received the greasing. So now you already put $200 in. So your link me 2 time hands are going to be coming right back to back.
Yep. And then like that's what we talking about, like with the going back to the regular black money machine, the first one. Like those wheels are they the same wheels, but we're just jump starting anything that comes after that. You know what I mean? Anybody who's like from Monday to Thursday, anybody who comes in Monday to Thursday is gonna get on a wheel, but anybody who's already on a wheel is gonna get paid out. And the people that are on the wheel is going to get paid out that way down the line. Like if we at 160 something right now, the people that come in during the week is after 160. So anybody that's on the wheel right now, if you on the wheel 2, 3, 4 times, like I know some of you are and some of you aren't, because like you were just trying to figure this out and like you wasn't trying to invest too much because you didn't think it might not work, or it, you know what I mean? Even though it's family, I don't know, like, but if you on the board right now more than 2-3 times, and like if you link me 2 times, that's 1,600. If you link me 2 times the next day, that's another 1,600. If that, like, say that 30 boards falls in on the same on the same week, you getting 3,200 in that week. Y'all got to think about it. You got to play the wheel strategically. You got to put yourself on these boards strategically. Understand, like, yes, we want you to invest the $100 every Friday, but you have all go ahead to invest during the week. You don't just have to invest on the Friday. Like, because if you put in during the week, then you just put yourself in line for more hands down the road. You know what I mean? So like, you gotta, like I said, you gotta play these boards strategically. You gotta think about what you wanna do. Like she said, you gotta understand, like, I got such and such coming up, I'm gonna need some money for, or like, you know what I mean? Like she was saying before, like, if you going out on dates, or you going to Atlantic City and you chilling and stuff like that, maybe you wanna chill on the Atlantic City trip right now and be like, yo, maybe we should invest this 200 or 300 right now before we go to Atlantic City. And in a month's time, that 200 or 300 is gonna bring you what? $2,400. Now you got $2,400 going to Atlantic City rather than, you know what I mean, whatever you had in your pocket at the time. If you waited a month, you could, like, y'all, everybody, you just gotta, we gotta play these boards the right way. And like I said, this is not a short-term thing. I don't want this to be a short-term thing. This is a long-term thing that I want. This is a long-term investment that I want for all of us. Because if we do it right, we could just keep recirculating this money and just keep doing this for.
And you have to invest in each other. You have to understand that everybody here is your family, your friend, and you want each other to succeed just as well as they want you to succeed. So with you pushing somebody else along faster, you investing in another community member's greasing, is you investing in yourself.
Absolutely.
Don't look at it as, oh, I don't have $100. They want to ask me to put in. I'm not asking you to do anything other than what you are capable of doing. If you are capable of committing to that $100 a week, then join the 120 elite. If you're not, then you wait.
I can't hear her.
Those people that are saying, I need to wait until my hand comes because I don't have it, I don't have the funds to do. So just think about it. Are you still spending extra money on things that you don't need? Is it that much to say, hey, this week I'm gonna take my lunch to work and I'm gonna save that money that I want for lunch money, and I'm gonna invest this money. Do little minor things. Don't go out on date night for a month. Stay home and make date night. Invest that money that you would spend. You normally would spend $100, $150 going out. Take that money and invest that, because instead of going out on a date night, now you guys can go and plan a trip somewhere. Or you can flip that money again and then plan something even bigger. You're planning a wedding, you're planning anything, whatever your goals are, you need to use that link me as that goal being put on the board.
And this is what it is, man. It's our to-do list, man. This is what we trying to do, man. All of us, we just got into this because we trying to make more money. And like, this is like one of the easiest ways that we can do it. Like, this is like just residual income. Just like, you go to work every day. Some of us is just still collecting unemployment, you know what I mean? But eventually we all gonna have to go back to work. And when we go back to work, we have this in the background, just making money for us and just still making more money for us. And like, you just putting that away for a rainy day. Like, this could be the savings plan that, you know what I mean, the statistics is talking about. You don't have a savings plan for retirement. This is how you start putting that away. This is how we start putting that away with each other. You know what I mean? Like I said, we can't think for self. Like, if we gonna do this, I hope some of y'all want to do this. Like, but if we do this, we looking for legit people. I don't want people that's sometime is like, I got it, but nah, I can't. Like, it gotta be this right here has like, and I'm sorry to say it, but this right here has to be all or nothing, because like 1 weak link in the chain and we done. It's finished. Like as soon as one of us breaks down, unless somebody is willing to take that person's slack that week, but we need to keep putting. Everybody got to put their best foot forward. Everybody got to make the sacrifices. And like I said, like, it's only a month.
Can I ask a question?
Absolutely.
So it's $100 a week, like indefinitely, like
No.
always $100 a week, or is there like a set time frame for the $100 a week?
Nah, it's $100 a week. It's $100 a week, but it's technically more than $100 a week. But you got to realize, you're not paying for it anymore.
You've received how many? times already?
How many times have you got greased? Like, if you get greased, you're technically not paying for this with your money anymore. You're not coming out of your pocket anymore. The Susu is paying for it itself. So you're not technically coming out of your pocket. Like, you didn't go to work and like, you bust your ass for this money.
Right.
Granted, it's money that you put your money in to get, but at the same time, it's money that you got from the community.
And what's the return? So it's $400 a month, and what's the return?
Nah, it's not $400 a month.
It's $100 a week.
It's technically $100
And there's
a week.
4 weeks in a month.
Yeah.
But listen,
And there's 4 weeks.
But listen, it is 4 weeks in a month. But how many times, like, where you at on the board before you actually have to?
All right, so Alea, you are.
I'm not being combative. I'm asking for real. Like,
No,
so
I'm
$400 a
not
month.
taking it as you being combative at all.
So we're
I'm not taking it like that at all. I'm just
No,
saying,
so I'm asking. So if I do 100 a week, what's the return looking like?
32. Because now you got
3,200.
Yeah,
I'm in.
But you gotta realize, you still gotta pay your admin fees and you still gotta pay your reinvestments. That's where.
No problem. That's fine.
That's what we're saying. So, like, that's what this
That's a
screen
huge.
is. Listen, that's what this screen is right here.
So for every
I can't see
$100
it because I'm
investment,
blind. Wait, let me get my glasses.
include the $800 palm. Out of that $800 palm reason, it's a $50.
Okay, can I answer?
Minus your $200 reinvestment. So you have a profit of $550.
I have a quick question.
Bills we're gonna use that for, or whatever the case may be, you minus that, and then you have your remaining profit.
I have a quick question.
Go ahead.
All right, so you and I talked offline or whatever, so I won't ask that question. The question I'm asking, is there a cap on your reinvestment? Meaning, like, all right, you got your first grease in, right? And let's say you said I'm gonna link you twice, but you capped off at 2 times the 2, so meaning like 4 times a member. So the wheels keep moving. So is that considered something, or is it one of those, like, if you keep getting greased, depending on how you get greased, and you do 2 times, you might be on 8 wheels instead of 4 or 2?
Well,
Look at the board.
the thing is, we cap our link me's off at link me 2 times on 1 wheel. Like, so you cannot be like, link me 4 times on 1 wheel, because then you, like, it's not fair to everybody else.
No. What I mean is that, can you be link me twice on 4 different wheels, meaning 8 total? So you 2 here, 2 here. Okay, that's all I ask. Is there a cap?
You can link me 2 times at every session.
Absolutely.
At every
Okay, so
session, you're able to link me 2 times.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, like,
11 a.m. and then again at 10.
if it's you, if you put the money in to invest, you get the return. Regardless. And it's always that's why I want y'all to see this screen right here is important. Like, I'm not saying we nowhere near the 5, we not even near the 200. Like, but I want y'all to look from 100 to at least 400 on this screen right here and see what your actual profit will be, because like this is kind of how we want y'all to invest. Because if you invest like this, then the community flips that much faster.
And everybody profits.
And we need the 120 people around to do this. We need the 120.
We need 120 people to make this
Can't just do
happen.
it with us.
120 people for a $100 commitment, yes, that is the optimal goal. Right now, we don't have 120 people, but we will have some people that are able to commit more than what others are, and we are open to that. So we're only asking for the $100 commitment, but since we do have so many, we're not at that 120 mark yet, and we're gonna gradually get there. To commit to doing more. That's what we need to know what those numbers are, so that we can definitely say, all right, we have X amount of numbers committed to this. These numbers are committed to doing 100. These numbers are committed to doing X, Y, Z. And this is how many wheels we're going to be able to accomplish completing every week when we all link in. We want to be able to know those numbers before that day comes.
Yeah, like we had a couple of discussions, like me, Tone and Pat and Kesey, like we had a couple of discussions like, during the week, and we was talking about like some people like Tone is hungry. Tone want to go in tomorrow. He want to start tomorrow, but we like, Tone, you got to give people time to think about it, process it, take it in.
Go back with that's what it is. Oh, go back.
Go back.
So, you know what I mean? This is we trying to give everybody until like next week to actually think about it, see what they want to do next Friday. And like we trying to get it started by next Friday, but during the week, like if you can start talking to me, start talking to PC, so we can know where y'all at, what your thought process and what y'all really want to do, because like whatever we start at, we got to start somewhere, and we need the numbers so we can know actually how many boards we gonna move with the people that we actually have now. Like say, like we got 30 people in the group. So 30 people in the group right now, that's a quarter of the people that we need of the 120. So that means that we're gonna be moving, if we was moving 19 boards, we're gonna be moving like 4.5 on a Friday, plus whatever we bring in during the week with, you know, the regular Black Money machine. Can y'all please mute your microphone?
Please mute that microphone.
I think you can do it too. You're the host. You can mute that microphone.
Invite people to our community, just to invite people just mindedness, and they're going to invest in our community as well. We have to constantly continue to invite till we reach the numbers that we need to reach to lock our community down. Once we reach those numbers, we can lock it down, and it will be our community. This is our way of generating financial growth for each and every one of us. Remember, it's all of our family and our friends. Some of us have us on there, our children on here, our mothers, our fathers, sisters, brothers, family, friends, co-workers, all different people. But we have to invest in each other. We have to invest in each other in order to expect that person to invest in us when it comes time for our greasing as well.
This is what I'm like. All right, so now I'm reading questions in the chat. Like, so you asking what's happened to the people that put money in already?
They move up that fast?
They get paid that much faster. Like, all right, so I'm trying to. What number is LaShonda and what number is Amanda? Because like I just want y'all to see, like,
Amanda
so
is number 55.
Amanda's 55
And LaShonda's first hand is 45.
and LaShonda's 45. So Amanda's 55, LaShonda's 45.
And LaShonda
So,
has another hand though, 69.
but all right, so LaShonda's 45. So if we at 20 right now, right? LaShonda's 45 would be in that next 30 coming up. So she would literally get paid out next week. And then the following week, Amanda, you would get paid out because you're 55. We're gonna hit 50. We're gonna hit 50 next week. Like, let me stop that. If we had 120 people, you would get paid out next week because we would be completing damn near 30 wheels a week if we had the 120 people. So everybody from 20 to 50 would get paid out next Friday.
So you might be contributing your $100, but depending on how many hands you have on the wheel, you might be receiving anywhere from 800 to who God knows, depending on how many times your name appears on those wheels that are going to be greased at that time.
And that's why we keep saying you gotta play the board strategically. You gotta set yourself up on the boards. So like if you on board 55, you want to be on board 57 and 60. So the next week, when next Friday come up, you on 57, you on 59, and you on 60 something. And all three of those is getting paid out at the same time. So now you just came up 2,400, but you got to pay your admin fees and you got to reinvest. That goes back to the other slide. That's why I want y'all to keep that other slide, because like the 800 is not your profit. The 800 is what the Susu like is built on. Like, you know what I mean? But you got to pay the admin fee because we doing stuff like this. We giving y'all pretty PowerPoint presentations and stuff like
Y'all giving us value.
stuff like that.
Answering questions.
So, you know what I mean?
Y'all giving us value, a lot of value.
But that's what I'm saying. Like we trying to make this as legit and as like professional as possible. And we want like, yo, not for nothing, like this, like we building our own corporation right now. We building our own business right now. We building our own, like we building our own low bank. If you think about it, this is like we building our own low bank where we all taking out, like it's not, we taking out little loans and reinvesting and then taking out another loan. Like but it ain't a loan, it's your money, so you could go put it wherever you want to put it. You know what I mean? But
okay, can I ask you something?
Absolutely.
Okay, you're saying $100 a week. Okay, so what if you can't do like 100 a week, but you can make that 400 a month?
Then that's fine.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it. I hear you. We just gotta.
So
I mean, it's possible.
You would start when you're able to do your $400.
I mean, say for instance, I got two in already. I got two already on board.
To the community.
If I wanted to give 200
Wait, because she's talking. I can't hear her. Say that again.
Okay. I got two places on the board already. I'm 96 and 99.
Okay.
Okay. So if I put in 200 more, I mean, like say you're saying $100 a week. If you can't make that $100 a week, can you give it another way, like $200 at the beginning of the month and 200 at the end?
We're gonna try to make that work because like, just like me, like I get paid every 2 weeks. So like I would have to stash $100 like, but I promise you,
We'll make it work for you.
if that's the way we gotta do it with certain people, then we gonna make it happen. Like, cause I know, like I said, some people is not even working right now. Some people is collecting unemployment. Some people get paid every 2 weeks. So we gonna work with everybody, but we just gotta know that everybody is committed to it and is gonna keep actually, you know what I mean, like
Well,
going
when you
in with
get
us with this,
greased,
because like I said, this is not a short-term thing that we trying to do. This is long-term, and we want to make it
yeah, I
long-term for
understand that.
everybody.
And if you're ready
But
to
when you
add
get
us
greased,
to let us
giving
know
$400 is no problem.
so that we can make sure that we can get somebody to take your spot, or unless you have somebody that would be able to take you out. As long as your hand has been invested and your reinvestment hand has come up and you've reinvested, you're able to go, you know, if you would like to. We're not holding you hostage, but we do ask for that initial commitment and reinvestment to keep the community going, because it's not fair to the fellow community members that invested in you for you to just take your hand and not reinvest. So we just require that when you do reinvest, to do your reinvestment. Once that reinvestment hand has been greased, then you are able to leave the SUSU if that is what you choose. But until that reinvestment hand has reached its greasing, it is not fair to your fellow community members for you to just get your greasing and just walk away, because everybody has invested in everybody.
I think so.
This can continue.
Yeah, this this could go on for as long as we wanted to, like if we do it right. That's the only thing. If we do it right, we can ride this to the wheels fall off.
Just the thing, if we do this right, we'll all be in the position to where we're linking in 4 times, and it's not coming out of our pocket. It's coming out of the profits that we made off of the SUSU.
And that's the main thing about it. Like after a little while, it's not even coming out of your pocket like that anymore. The SUSU is paying for itself. Like it's not even coming from you anymore. Like your initial, like I said, there's certain people that's on the board right now that are gonna get paid out right away because they position themselves on the board to be there. But then there's other people that are like further down the line that might have to put like 100 here, 100 this week, or 100 next week, and to move the boards to get to them. But once you get there, like then like I said, then the SUSU is paying for itself, or the community share is paying for itself. You're not even paying for it no more.
You have that many more hands already on the board.
Yeah, exactly. You reinvested, so now you got whatever you put in, you reinvested, so now you got those 2 hands on the board, plus whatever you feel like during the week. And then you got that coming to you as well. Like I said, and we keep going back to it. Like you just got to play the board strategically. You just got to play it how like your funds allow you to play it.
You gotta look at the boards, how people wake up in the morning and they look at the stock market, they check the newspaper, and they look at the numbers, what's this and what's that. That's how you have to utilize this community share. Every day or every other day or whatever the case may be, you need to be looking at it and saying, okay, how many link meetings did we get in since the last time I checked? How many link meetings is that before I'm gonna get greased out? I might need to get another hand up in here because I'm not gonna get paid out for it. I need to go in there 2 times. So that I can, let me do that. You have to sit there and keep putting yourself in that position so that you can benefit as well as the community benefit from it.
And I know like it's like, I don't know, like it might sound good to some people, it might sound like far-fetched, but we can't reach. I don't want people to reach. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is I don't want you going out there if you feel the plan and you see the vision of the plan, I don't want you just to go out there and invite anybody to this. They gotta be like somebody that you absolutely trust. Because like I said, when I created this group, it was mainly because I wanted to see my family win. I wanted to see my friends win. And I want to see the people that's really about this, I want to see them win. So when we go out after this meeting, talk it over with your loved ones, whoever your significant other is, whoever, like if you got that best friend of yours that been best friends for years, like go talk to them. Don't talk to like, all right, I'm like, that's my coworker. I knew the nigga for like 3 months and he cool. Nah, I don't like, if he genuine, invite him. But if he's not genuine, like we need genuine people that's gonna actually do this, because like I said, this is long term. This ain't short term.
Short-term people that are gonna come into our group, they're gonna link in. Yeah, they're gonna come in and they're gonna go out. We need to go out. That's gonna help us reach our reasons that much faster. But that's not who we want as a community member to be in here for the long haul.
Craig, you got something to say? Say what you gotta say, brother.
Hi, Honey
Yo.
Alea.
It's Alea.
You said who?
Alea.
Swipe your screen.
She's crazy. Hi, Leia.
All I'm saying.
Yo, y'all was killing me. Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean,
got
bro,
excited.
you know,
Popped
Rob,
up. I was like, oh, it's Honey back.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know.
You said it all,
Whoever is iPhone to everyone, like, because like it don't say a name, but it's like some of y'all got iPhone to everyone. I don't know who y'all are because it just say iPhone. But yes, the elite will cover those who come and go.
That's me, Rob.
Oh, okay. Yes, the elite,
Gotta figure this out. Yeah.
it will cover anybody who, like, the people that's just coming in the middle and just trying to get a hand and get in and get out. Like I said, they're gonna push up. They're gonna push the wheels forward. They're gonna push the wheels forward that much faster and get us to where we gotta get faster. But it's gonna get them right up
Right.
too.
That's it. That's it.
And like I said, but there's another whole aspect to this. We didn't make slides and stuff for it, but I'm gonna tell y'all anyway. But you know what I mean? We want to do more with this group than just, you know what I mean, have people invest in money. Like we want to put an investment plan for the 120 elite together, so like we can do raffles and we can do giveaways and we can do like, okay, like this member has been doing this for so long, or this member has done this for so long, like we giving you a 3 or 4 night stay in Jamaica or something like that, because we've been doing this for so long. Like we trying to do stuff like that, just like we was doing it in the regular Black Money Machine, when we was doing like, okay, you know what I mean, our first 100 you get a free spot. We pick the raffle and you get a free spot. Or like we trying to do
incentive
more stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. We trying to get an incentive plan going on for the 120 elite, and those people that come in during the week that's just pushing our boards ahead. They don't get that. They don't get that. That's just for the elite. That's for us. We're not doing that in the group no more. We're not doing in the regular Black Money Machine no more. We're gonna have a separate group. And it's gonna be, I already made the group. There's nobody in it but me and Keezy. And when we start figuring out like the people that's gonna be really a part of this 120 elite club, then we gonna invite you over to the new group, and that's when we gonna start that.
Programs and so forth.
Yeah, we're gonna start
that we go into.
Everything is gonna be done over there. The link me's is like the one. I think the 120 link me's is gonna be done over there. But I think I'm gonna run the boards from the regular Black Money Machine group. So like even the people coming in can see where they at. So I'm gonna run the wheels from over there in the Black Money in the 120 elite group. It's just gonna be straight link me's. But there's another thing too. Like we gotta have like, all right, so like I think y'all been noticing like we've been having like the little time schedules and stuff. Like so we're gonna have like we do in the morning, we're gonna have the open chat, but during the link me sessions, we only want link me's because like people's link
all that
get
commentating
lost in the chats. Like so if you came in, if you link me and then there's 100 chats in between that, and then somebody else linked me. Now we got to scroll back through, and if we scroll back through and we miss your link me, now you missed on the board. Now I got to go back to the boards and change everything, and I'm not trying to do that because I did it like twice already, and it's not fun. It's really not fun. So on the link me sessions, on the Friday for the elite, it's straight link me's. That's all we need at that time.
Any link me session is straight link.
Yeah, like truly, like that's what we want for the group. Like any link me session should be like straight link me's only. And then like we have
It shouldn't be no commentary.
Yeah.
Because it makes it really, really hard.
Definitely.
No, it does.
I don't want anybody to feel as if their link me wasn't respected or anything, or no, everybody is appreciated. Everybody is just as important as the next. And I just want to make sure that we have that forum just for the link me session. We do open chat sessions multiple times throughout the day, but link me sessions is time when we're really focused on what we need to do to move these wheels and to get our boards right.
Word.
Now there's even when we do different games like activities and stuff like that, there's raffles that we can do. I've worked out a whole bunch of different type of games that we can play. Some games will be completely free. Some games you might contribute $1 or $2. It'll be a raffle or $5. And then the winner of the raffle will receive a link me on the board. Because all that money that we collected that everybody contributed in, depending on how many people participate in the raffle, is going to determine how many link me spots investments we're going to be able to raffle off.
Absolutely.
So now we say, okay, everybody contributed $5 and we got all of our members. We got 73 of our members all put in their $5 for this raffle. That's $365. We just got 3 link me's plus $65 towards another link me. So if we utilize, we're going to have one Cash App that we're going to use for raffles, which will be the Black Money Machines Cash App. That'll be for the elite members. That'll be our funding to use towards raffles, towards whatever giveaways that we're going to be doing. That's where the funding will be generated and held for that. So if everybody participates in a raffle, you don't have to, but all the members that do, that's just going to help give you an opportunity to get your name in there to be the person's that name that is taken out of the drum, or the person that is the last man standing on the wheel that received the link me. So there will be all different types of things that only elite members will be able to get.
And then like at the same time, like I don't want y'all to think like y'all don't have no say, because anybody who's a 120 Club Elite member is a shareholder in the company. So if you come in and you want to be a part of this, you are a shareholder in the company, and your voice will be heard and will be fucking respected, because you put your bread up just like everybody else did. And we want to hear from y'all. Like, I don't want to be, or me and her just being the ones in here thinking up ideas and thinking of ways to do things. Like, if y'all have anything on your brain, like, because 2 heads are better than 1. But 120 heads is better than 2. So, you know what I mean? Like, y'all can put y'all feedback in so we can actually build this team up, build this community up to what I know it can be. Because, like, this could be big, man. Like, this could be big for a lot of us in a lot of different ways. And, like, the vision is there. It's just we gotta implement.
Right.
We gotta implement.
Yeah.
Do with the opportunity.
Okay, so the rule is to give at least 4 times a month, right?
I'm sorry, I can't really hear you.
Yeah, your mic is a little muffled.
Wait a minute. Okay, you hear me now?
Yeah, a little bit better.
Okay, so the rule is to reinvest at least 4 times a month, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Minimum,
like
yeah. That's the minimum. What we're asking. That's the minimum.
I know you could give more, but he was saying as an example,
correct.
Like $100 a week.
The way that we work them out, correct.
Word.
Anything on top of that just makes them move. Just makes them
that much faster.
But for the numbers that we've put forth, it would require everybody to do $100 commitment a week, correct?
Or yeah, or
Right now,
400.
starting out, we don't have 120, but whatever we do will determine what that number is. And hopefully over time, as the weeks go by and other people see how the boards are moving, because they're gonna wanna know, wait a minute, I just looked at their boards the other day and they was on
That's
wheel
right.
20, and I woke up in the morning and now they on wheel 55. Like, what just happened over there?
Exactly.
People are gonna want to know what's going on, and now they're gonna be interested. Now they're gonna want to put their money in. They're gonna be paying attention that much faster because they're gonna want to know, how did they just do that?
Okay, because I plan on asking you to link me tomorrow or tonight or whenever I can, and that'll be my third.
And depending on where you are positioned on the wheel, once this plan is
Oh,
implemented,
forget that. I'm 90.
it's gonna move
I
down
got
to
two on there. That's 96 and 99. That's like forever.
It's really not, because if you think about
Really?
it, once we reach the 120 elite members that we need, we're going to be doing 30 plus boards a week. So you're really not that far.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's what we
Gotcha.
trying to say. That's what we
Look at
trying
it
to
as
say.
one at a
Like,
time,
yo, when
30
we
at a
get
time.
when we get this 120 people, yo, the boards is gonna fly. Everybody, like, we're gonna be getting paid. Like,
And we're going to get more.
it's gonna be
members
crazy.
coming.
I thought you would have it, but I thought you would have it on the first day.
That's what it's gonna be crazy. It's really gonna be crazy.
Okay.
Like when we
A lot of people are in it for the short pull. They want to see numbers and they want to see people that are just investing blindly and they're just going in and they want that quick money. Then as soon as they get their return, they're out and they're off to the next quick fix. We don't want those type
Yeah,
of
but $800 not gonna make you rich.
because we would have had way
It's
more
not like-
people with way more people involved that weren't committed to doing so.
I don't understand because it's not like $800 is gonna make you rich.
No,
It's
but
not.
some people just have that short-term mindset. But we need to condition ourselves to get out of that. We need to be thinking about the bigger picture.
That's
You can't,
Crazy.
and it's just utilizing the boards. This is my investment. This is my investment towards my daughter's college. This is my investment towards my mortgage. This is my investment towards that vacation that me and my family have been planning to go on. That's what you need to be looking at when you're putting your name on these boards. Don't think about, oh, that's $100 that I could have. Yeah, you could have bought you an extra steak at, for dinner, or went and got your hair done. Did you really need to get your hair done this week? Is it really so? We're in Corona time. Like who
It's
you
called
please?
sacrifice.
It's really not something that you really need to be functioning about. People is getting Corona.
That's why I shaved my head. The hair salon is
Do you need to go
closed.
get those shoes? Right? Do you need the new Jordans that are coming out? Like all of those things are minute. Like think about the bigger picture. Because in 1 month,
That's what I'm looking
bigger
for.
you
picture.
buy 10 pairs of those Jordans, easy if you wanted to, instead of the one pair you were stressing about. You could go
Or
on
the
a
red
vacation
bottom.
with your loved one instead of going out
some
to-
red bottoms.
Yes, but if it was red bottoms, whatever it is.
Jordans, I mean, I'm a grown ass woman. The fuck?
Fucking hilarious.
That's all you gotta do is put going on the board. That's my red bottom pin. I linked me 2 times, and then guess what? When I
Yes, so that's why I want to link me. Let's go.
A couple of extra dollars. I invested again, so now I know I got 2 link fees, and then like 3 more hands down. I got another link fee. So I'm gonna be good when those hands come up. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna go buy my transmission going on my car. You have to invest in it. You have to trust the process, and you have to invest in your fellow community members towards their reasons so they can help you reach yours.
Like we ain't trying to beat y'all in the head. We ain't trying to hold y'all for too long. Like if anybody got Pat, you ain't got nothing to say. Tone, you ain't got nothing to say. Like
I got a question or a comment rather. So this is Danny and Craig here.
your mic is super
Yeah,
low.
you gotta turn your mic up.
Okay, I'm saying this is Danny and Craig in Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
And we're listening, and we're really thinking that we gotta stop saying it's $400 a month. We have to really get into the mindset of where it's really $100 a week.
Yeah.
We have to make those sacrifices, otherwise it's gonna slow it down. It's not $400 a month. It's $100 a week. Take that have to commit to $100 a week in order to achieve the mission that you have to keep the board moving.
Then once you go into once we get into the numbers of the $100, the commitment, then from there we can work with those that are bi-weekly or whatever the case may be. We can work with them from there. But for the start, I think we all got to come in with a mindset of $100 a week. So that way we can hit the ground and run it. And everybody got the same mindset and everybody got the same fire sitting up under.
Facts.
Yeah, and when you're able to come in, you can
Facts.
come in.
Okay, you saying a week, but suppose it's 200 every 2 weeks.
But if you're right now starting off, if you're in that position to where it's going to be $200 every week, every 2 weeks, I would suggest you wait a week before you commit so that you already have your money that you're going to use for the next 2 weeks physically in your hand. So that way, when you start, you're able to do your $100 a week.
Okay.
What changed the mentality, it'll change the drive. How you put it forward, that we got to have that mentality of it's $100 a week.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna all need to have that sacrifice in each and every one of us to say that it's $100 a week. No way around it. It's $100 a week. We got to take that out of whatever spending that we got, whatever budget we set. We have to set that aside and have that mentality. And then, like you say, whoever has if you have to wait a week or two to get started and then get the ball rolling from there. But everybody has to have that same mindset of $100 a week. Now I'll put it off, and then I'll double up and make up for it next week because it'll begin to trickle down.
It'll slow the wheels down. It'll definitely slow the wheels down.
People say the same thing. Now the whole system gets slowed down by trying to make up for it the next week.
Yeah. So make that commitment, make that sacrifice now. If you're in the situation to where you need to do it on a bi-weekly basis, when you get your next pay or whatever it is that you're using to invest, hold on to your $200. Invest your first $100 that week.
And
Now you already
just
have
remember,
$100 for the next week.
just remember
And then
though,
the following week you get the 2. Now you hold off on your 2, invest your 100, and you already have your 100 for your off week. You got to position yourself so that you're able to do your weekly commitment every Friday.
you got to remember though, like we got 30 people in here. So we short a lot of people. So we gotta build up to 120 people. So you got time to save up your money to like start doing $100 a week. So you don't gotta worry about like if you don't have the 200 right now or the $100 a week right now, like in worrying about coming in right now. If you can invest in a wheel during the week, invest in a wheel during
No,
the
I
week.
was saying I got 100 to do this week,
That's
but
what,
I won't be able to do the other until the end of the month.
so
See, I
save.
get-
So what we gonna say is save.
No,
save
we
your $100.
starting this. We starting this next week.
Yeah,
Next
we
week,
starting next
guaranteed
week.
Friday. That's
Save
when
your
it
100.
starts.
So you can put that
Oh,
in
it start next week.
and that'll
Yeah,
We're
gonna start
implementing
next
this
Friday.
right now.
Oh, so it's going to start next week.
Yeah, next Friday, because we want to give everybody time to process everything we said. And you know what I mean? Some people might not have $100 tomorrow. You know what I mean? Some people might, but we want to give everybody the opportunity to get their $100, and we all going at once. And like, that's why I was saying, like, anybody who is ready and wants to do this, please start hitting me or Kesey up during the week so we can actually get the right numbers so we know what we actually going to be moving like going forward.
If we have anybody that is able to do so for tomorrow, can you please inbox me after this Zoom?
We starting next
So
week.
that I know we're starting next week.
We start next week.
But we have 30 people in here, and if 30 people are able to, that's 3 wheels that we're able to close tomorrow.
Nah, Kesey, just take who's ready, who's committed. We need to see who's committed, like so we could start one time. We agreed to next week that
Look, if the wheels is gonna be stagnant right now, I can take another week. I can hold off another week for the wheels to start moving again, because once they start moving, they're gonna keep moving. So I can wait another week for this. You know what I mean? Because I know, like, next week we might have another 20 people ready to go. And this, I'm recording this live right now. I'm recording this Zoom. So, like, if you need to, like, show it to anybody so they can get the information, I'm gonna give y'all the link to the Zoom so y'all can have it, and so y'all can, like, reference it and go back and listen to anything that we said, and you know what I mean, process it in your own time. But like I said, I'm willing to wait another week so everybody can process it amongst your family members and whoever, like your significant others and stuff like that. So, like, I'm ready. I'm ready. I got $100. You know what I mean? I got another $100 for next week. I got $100 for the week after that. Shit.
A lot of us are in other groups. And a lot of us have relationships with the people that are in those groups.
I'm still waiting for money from 2 months ago in other groups, or 3 months ago in other groups.
If
So,
you know somebody that is in another group,
You've been in a group for 3 months?
and ain't got paid out yet.
I've got paid out in 2 groups, and I'm still waiting for like 3 hands, and I probably won't see them.
That's what I was saying.
This is my only group that I got paid out from. I'd like to add that. This is the only one. I'm in like 7.
How many times though? How many times did you get paid out though?
2 times, bitch. 2 times.
You invested. You took a leap of faith.
Yes.
And you trusted the process, and you invested in your community members. So that
Well, I trusted Kesey and Rob. I trusted y'all. That's why I did it.
That's what's
Honestly, I wouldn't have done that with nobody else after I lost all that damn money. I lost mad bread.
A lot of you might not know.
And that's what we all did. Like, we all lost a lot of money.
A lot of us know each other, and we found out about these susus, and you call a friend and you tell them, hey, I found this one and I'm gonna invite you, and come on in, and it looks good, the wheels are moving, and so on, and you probably friends, and they that's what happened.
Shut up, Kendra.
A friend came in.
Did he say shut up, Kendra?
Linked me, and they went hard, and they were heavily invested. They took 6 hands. Now, when the wheels split, and they done put us in a totally new group by
Be
ourselves.
respectful to your audience. Tell your audience to be respectful.
They told us that we had to invite people to get our wheels going.
Yo, and I know a couple of y'all seen, like, the people that I was telling y'all to, like, welcome them into the group today. Like, that was a group we was in probably like last week or the week before, and I dropped $100 in that group because they was moving. Why the admins and the owner of the group is gone, nowhere to be found.
Left everybody hanging.
Oh, I seen that. The Mount Vernon girls. It's on the news.
I don't know if they was Mount Vernon, but they was from the group name was the Cash App, and now the group is called 100 to 800, and now it's just a solicitation group. Now it's just a solicitation
That's a different one.
group. The only people that go in there is to solicit new groups. So, like, I'm not gonna get that $100 back. But I tried it.
We got burned, and when Rob decided to start this group, the people that got burned with us,
we brought them in.
We brought them in and paid for their hands. Because we believe in this so wholeheartedly and know that this can work, that I invested for them. Because they got burned. We were in a bad spot and they took advantage of us. But now we're in this community and we're not going to take advantage of each other. We're here to benefit each other, to help each other.
Absolutely.
And I couldn't see my fellow co-workers or friends get burned like that. So
If I can, Keith.
I invested for them. And what did they do? They paid it forward. They took that investment that was given to them, and they were able to get their money back that they invested in that other group, and they paid it forward, and they gifted other people an opportunity to be in the same position.
If I can,
that mindset, this is like generational financial growth.
Yeah,
This is not
this
just
can
now.
be done. This can be done.
This is for your children, your grandchildren. This is setting the stepping stones for generations to come. You're changing your legacy. You're changing your financial makeup that you've been struggling with all these years, from generation to generation. You're putting an end to that right now.
Go ahead, Tone.
All right, yeah. I just wanted to say, when I came in the group, I came in because of my cousin Pat, and he introduced me to the family. I have a stake in this because I brought in a lot of my family. So in the spirit of that, I believe that when you say, like, you know, there are going to be like some fly-by-nighters, I believe that it should be a mandate that they have to grease out, because I don't think anything should stop our mission, our flow, what we're trying to attain by just any type of, you know, they're going to propel us, but they shouldn't just eat and then just move on. They should have some type of like exit tax.
Absolutely.
And that reinvestment can go towards the elite program. It can go towards
Exactly.
funding.
Exactly.
Absolutely. I'm all for that. If you coming in and you just like one of the people during the week that's coming in, yeah, you gotta pay an out tax. You gotta pay a going out tax.
Yeah.
Like, especially if you're not trying to come into the elite and you're not trying to like be a part of something like bigger, then yeah, you gotta pay that tax to get out.
Yeah. So those inviting people in, make them aware, because like in this situation right here, everyone has someone that they brought in that's close to them. Right now, we all are one another's brother's keeper.
Absolutely.
So anybody that you bring in, I'm going to ask you guys, make them aware. If they're not in it for the long haul, if they just trying to, you know, we in a recession, depression, or whatever we all find in this country right now, let them be aware that, okay, we a community that's here to help everybody, but you got to help us. You know what I'm saying? God is only going to help those who help themselves, but we helping you, but you can't just come and stop our flow. We in it for another mission, a long-term mission.
Correct.
Absolutely.
And that's easy. We can, for people that are in that situation, we can use our community share cash app for their greasing, so that we are guaranteed to get that $100 investment back into our fund before they get their greasing.
All right. So I don't know if anybody else.
Yeah, like how do you safeguard that? Like once they get their cash app name up there and they get their bread, I mean, how do you safeguard that reinvestment money? You know, it's something that's going to guarantee them to say, yeah, I'm reinvested, here's my exit fee. They don't got to do none of that. So what's the safety net?
It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to hear you, but I kind of got what you were saying. Like we gotta kind of like well, like in those situations, like with people like the during the week people, like I guess we could probably like screen their cash app, and you know what I mean, like we'll give them exactly what they supposed to get, and we'll take the tax off top. Yeah. Like everybody, like 8 people are supposed to grease that person, 6 people agrees that person instead of 8, and we'll take the 2 off the top. Or something like that.
Yeah, so I'll put in there, okay, these people send your greasing to the center spoke, and then the other 2 people will be sending your to the cash app for the elite members fund. So we'll make one cash app just for the community share itself, and that's where those funds will go, as well as if we're doing any other raffles or anything like that.
Right.
I mean, we've been on for like an hour and a half. I don't know if anybody else has anything to say. I mean, most of what I had to say is been recorded. Like I said, y'all can always go back to the video and listen to it again. But
Rob,
go ahead.
Okay, question. Okay, how many people are supposed to be in the
Don't say 120 elite.
No, clown. I didn't. Why would I say that? That was stupid. Anyway,
We have 73.
no,
members.
no, no. You can stop. You can stop. What I'm saying.
Let her
And
say it, Keefe. Shut up.
damn. Yes, please let me open my meeting. Okay. Do not in the wheel. About that. How
said
many
what?
people in the wheel?
Go ahead.
I think you said
15.
Who's in the wheel? Like, how many people supposed to be in the wheel? Like, is it 8,
Oh,
5?
15.
No, it's 15 people on each wheel.
Right.
Bring the wheel up so they can see the wheel.
It's 15 people per wheel, but there's 8 people that actually pay
pay
the
center
center
circle.
person.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have it? Let me show you. I'm gonna show you right now, Flea. Give me a second. Where the hell am I? Insert.
So we're going to
Oh,
be
shit.
cleaning out the group. We have 290 members,
Yeah.
but we only have 73 members currently on our boards. So we have 164 wheels, but we have 73 members invested on those 164 wheels.
Some people couldn't be here tonight because they is at work, but you know what I mean, we're gonna definitely get them the information and hopefully they'll be joining us next week. Coming in.
Okay, so 4 weeks, you said $100 4 weeks. And then how do you link in? Is that after you get greased or that's where I'm at?
No, see, the 120 Elite is every Friday.
You're linking in.
You're linking in your $100 every Friday. So that's your link meet on the board.
That's another
Every
wheel.
Friday.
It's another wheel that you're getting on the board.
Yeah. But that link me that you put in on that Friday is clearing 19 boards. Just off of the Elite by itself is clearing 19 boards. Now anything we get during the week, that's different. That's a plus.
Okay, can y'all hear me? Y'all hear me okay? I have a question. It's not fair for somebody to just get on in the middle of the week, just with a board, and then all of a sudden we, like the Elite, the 120 Elite pay for their board who just came on in the middle of the week, or whatever, even moving them forward, or is.
No matter what, we're still following our link me order. We never alleviate from the link me order. The way that you link in is the order that you go up on the wheels. So don't think about the people that are outside of the Elite members that are linking in during the week as a negative or something bad. It's a good thing because they helped close more wheels during the week. And then like at the end of that, they still reinvesting into they still reinvesting into the community. Even if they come in and go out, they still reinvesting right back into the community. So
You're right. Absolutely right.
They're not leaving the community before they link me 2 times. They link me there 2 times, they can leave. But their link me 2 times, that money is still within the community.
Flea, this is like, you see the screen?
Mm-hmm.
So like, all right, so the one is the center, the one is the center spoke. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 is the people who's actually linking in to pay the center. Everybody around number 1 has already done that. I can't hear you because your speaker's muted. Your mic is muted.
Got it.
All right.
Is that okay?
All
yeah.
right. So I mean,
We good. That's all I wanted to know.
like, yo, a lot of y'all, like some of y'all got my phone number, but you know, like I'm in the group, so you can always call me. You can always text me if you got anything to say. Like, it don't matter. Like, if you got more questions that you really didn't want to ask in front of people, like in the Zoom chat, holler at me about it later. I'm always up for asking questions. And if you got any more ideas that y'all want to throw at us, like, please be my guest. Like I said, this is not a 1-2 thing. This is a community thing.
And
So
also we need to network. We all come from all different walks of life, all different professions. We might be able to benefit each other as far as our raffles and giveaways and stuff like that are concerned. If you are in a position to where you're able to donate things towards raffles, please reach out to me, let me know, so that we can, we can touch base, because I've already had a few people that are a part of discount programs, and they get discounts on hotels, they get discounts on car rentals or vacations, or they get, electronics, all different type of things. But those type of bonuses help us when it comes time to being able to get raffles and different things for our elite members. We want to be able to, give you guys different things and incentives to continue to keep investing within the community.
And like I said, like one of my best friends is a travel agent, and she always got the super discounts on travel. So like,
I got something.
Once we start building our investment fund, it's stuff like that that's going to be a part of like the giveaways that we giving our elite members. Like, it's going to be a lot of different things. Like, we might do Groupons, you know what I mean? Like a two-night Groupon or something like that, just for you and your significant other to go out and get something to eat or something. But it might not be a Groupon. You might, I don't know what it's gonna be, but it's gonna be a plethora of things. So, I mean, like I said, I don't want to keep y'all. Like, we've been on for like an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes. The video was gonna end in 2 hours, like, but if nobody else got anything to say, I'm gonna see y'all in the group, and hopefully we can get this started. And like I said, anybody who really wants to be a part of the 120 Elite program community, hit us up during the week and let us know, like, if you're really serious about it, because we really need serious people.
Please hit us up in the inbox so that we can keep track of it and we don't lose it within the chat.
Yeah.
Hit us up in the inbox and let us know that you're down for the elite, and that what's your commitment that you're going to be able to do, whether it's just 100, or if you're in a better financial situation to commit to more than that, and what date that you would be able to. If you're able to start with us on next Friday, let me know. If you're not able to start next Friday, but okay, I just gotta wait for my next paycheck and then I'm on board, give us that date so that we know what our numbers are as the weeks go forth, and we know how many people are gonna be able to join us in that week.
Word. But definitely hit us, man. Like, I want to see this thing grow, and I know a couple of other people that's on here want to see this thing grow, because like they've been at my head about it for a couple of weeks. So
just
like,
keep in mind, it does take time for us to get the wheels and stuff together. So if everybody could let me know at least by Wednesday, so that we know how many wheels we're going to be able to complete for Friday, and we can prepare those ahead of time so that we can make the transition that much smoother.
Yeah, because those wheels is they all authentic. I know y'all noticed that. They all look a little different. The backgrounds is different. And I do that personally for everybody's wheel. So
well, we have different incentives for our raffles that we're going to be
nobody
doing,
can hear you, Kendra.
Which is which is one of the reasons why he works so hard on the wheels and why they are so unique. Each and every one of these wheels are unique. And depending on what your goal was for your greeting for that hand, you might want to say, you know what, I want that t-shirt. I want that t-shirt with that greasing hand, because that's the hand that paid for my house. That's the hand that helped me do whatever it is. Or I like that shirt, it's cool. You'll be able to do so.
But all right, y'all, I'm gonna say good night, and y'all stay up, stay blessed, and we gonna see y'all in the room. Your mic is muted. We cannot hear you. Ask to unmute. Pat is like, hell no, don't unmute that. But I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I'm gonna talk to y'all in the chat. Like, good night, everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in.
All right, good night. Thank you.
My inbox.
Good night.
Thanks. Good night,
Take
guys.
care.
Good night.
Be safe.
You a sucker.